Steve Bruce joined, Barry Horn joined, Gary Ablett, God bless him, joined, Paul Furlock, Mickey Newell, it keeps going on and on. And I was one of those players that didn't surplus the requirements. I was from the era of Barry Fry. So of course Gary Ablett and Steve Bruce were supposed to be appearing. And brought, do you remember a player called Gary Breen?
Yeah.
Breen was the one that was going to be. But such was his faith in me, and this is one of the reasons why I was so passionate and so happy to play for him, was that a year later he came to me and said, I want you to be one of the main players in my squad, and I'm going to give you a 5-year contract. This was a year later when I was told I'm going to be surplus to requirements. And it's not just that he gave me the 5-year contract, it's also what that 5 years entailed. And I'm going to say this now. We all remember the playoff bids, right? Where Barnsley got beat, Watford, Preston was one more. Barnsley, Preston, Watford. Barnsley, Preston, Watford. We got up against Norwich. His overall record was something like 48% win percent. I struggle to see if a manager's got that these days, that manager would be called a success.
Yeah.
48%, I don't think that Trevor got the plaudits externally what he deserved for what he did. Because year after year after year, he got us there. We just didn't quite get over. And actually, when we did get over, it was with Steve. And I know that was such a bitter pill for him to swallow, because he wanted nothing more than to take this club up. Such was his alliance to this club. And Trevor, when he came, he probably would have been, what age would he have been, Tom, when he came back as a manager? Probably mid-40s. I kid you not, Trevor was the best player in training. I remember distinctively, he would literally pull balls out of the sky like this. He would nutmeg players, and the likes of myself, Brucey, Percy, we were petrified when Trevor used to try and run at you. He was just, there was some things that he did that was beyond the mechanics of what a human being should be able to do. The lowness that he got to and the speed that he managed to move off. He was a fantastic player. And as a manager, for me, he was a fantastic manager. The only thing, and I'm going to have to say it because I'm going to be truthful, the only thing that I really was disappointed with Trevor was Preston away. Preston away, if you all remember it, and it was John McCarthy going down the right side. And it's literally 30 seconds to go. And we're all saying to John McCarthy, get in that corner. Get in the corner. John goes past one, and instead of just going in the corner to see out the clock, he tries to cross it. The keeper catches it, bangs it downfield, they equalise. We would have been in if John, God bless him, would have went to the corner. Okay, let's go into penalties now. I think it was Marcelo, Danny Summit. It was one of them. Takes the ball, and he's ready to place it. And if you remember, we didn't get the right choice of ends. But Trevor, beating Trevor, decided, I'm not having this. He picks the ball up and walks off. So we're all now, forget the penalties, what's going on with the gaffer? The gaffer's chewing a wasp. He's not having it. But we're going to have to go through and take the penalties. So there's a big delay, there's an argument in the tunnel area. We have to take the penalties in front of the president. our penalties were an absolute disaster.
As usual.
Wasn't mine. I was under this book. That was Trevor. Trevor wanted to do it his way. I'm going to ask a couple of the players to come through now. In fact,